So last night, the New York Knicks picked up a 113 to 109 loss in overtime to the Lakers, but that loss wasn't the worst thing of the night. It was Jalen Brunson leaving the game with an apparent ankle injury. This was with 124 remaining. Brunson drove to the basket, ended up crumpling on the floor in obvious pain, and then the replay showed that he had stepped on the ankle of Austin Reeves, causing his own foot to bend at an awkward angle. I'm not saying I'm Jalen Brunson, but I did play basketball my entire life, and I've had that injury happen to me, and it's very, very painful. The fact that he came, hit both free throws, and then, of course, sort of limped, got a little bit of help to the locker room, just speaks of how tough Brunson is. He is going to miss time, though, and Josh Hart said the same thing after the game. The Knicks now have to find a way to replace 35? How many minutes a game is Brunson playing? I have it in my notes somewhere. 35.4 minutes. So the Knicks all of a sudden are without their best player, their star, the guy who's been carrying them for the past couple of seasons. The team's already lacking depth as well. So the question is going to be, how do they do that? Well, Campaign is going to get extended minutes. Miles McBride, of course. DeLon Wright. Do we see Tyler Kolek? I want to make a whole video on Kolek probably like tonight or tomorrow about just why he should be given a chance right now. And we talked about this when we drafted Kolek, is that Brunson goes down, Kolek is going to get the call. But now with DeLon Wright, maybe not. But talking about last night's game, I did not make a video after this. The reason for it is it was midnight by the time this game finished, actually later than that. And I was just kind of disappointed because all night they kept showing the same graphic. Oh, well, we're 0-9 or whatever against the top four teams. I mean, the Grizzlies were the 2 seed when we played them. We beat them both, but the Lakers ended up taking their spot. But the sad thing about the Knicks is that the roster last season was better. And anyone that disagrees clearly did not watch the team last season, because they had a higher net rating through March 7th of last season. And I understand that, of course, you added Mikal Bridges, you added Karl-Anthony Towns. Like, it's going to take time. But Dante DiVincenzo, he was literally added to the Knicks last season, ended up becoming a fan favorite with his three-point shooting, his defense, his energy. And that's just all gone. Like, the Knicks have not been able to replace that. I think this is a soft basketball team, and that's why they can't beat the top guys. Tibbs does not make adjustments. I mean, last night against the Lakers, Luka Doncic went for, 32 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds. LeBron had 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. I thought the Knicks did a good job with everyone else, but those two guys, they just had no answer, man. I know no team really has, but still, it's the same thing against the Warriors. Is the Knicks got off to a great start, and the second half are nowhere to be found. So this team's just not beating competitive basketball teams right now. Their record is so good because they don't lose against the bad teams, or they very rarely lose, right? Like, it just doesn't happen. That's why the Knicks have the record they do. With Brunson being out, I would not be surprised if we end up falling to the number 4 seed. Currently, the Knicks are the 3 seed at 40-22. The Bucks are 3.5 games back. But take a look at the Knicks' schedule. Very difficult. They're on a West Coast trip, so they're going to see the Clippers tonight. Monday, the Kings. Wednesday against the Blazers, who are actually pretty good. They've been playing well lately. Saturday's at Golden State. So the Knicks, I don't think will win tonight. Against the Kings, I don't know. It could go. It's like a coin toss to me. I'll say they win that. Portland, I don't think the Knicks are going to win that, if I'm being honest. And then Saturday at Golden State, I feel like the Knicks will win that. I know the Golden State just beat us, but I feel like I just have a feeling we're going to win that game. We'll probably, if we go 2-2 in these next 4 games, I don't think any Knicks fan would not take that, given Brunson's out, and that would be amazing if they were able to do that, because it would keep them in the 3 seed for sure. And then after that, we're talking about some not the best teams. I mean, at home against Miami, at San Antonio, at Charlotte, versus Washington. So thankfully, the week after that is pretty easy in my opinion. But the question is, though, is how many of these next 4 games can the Knicks win? Because Brunson, I do want to talk a little bit more about last night's game, and that's the fact that he went absolutely off. I mean, guys, he ended up finishing with 39 points, 11. He had 10 assists. He was 13 of 26 from the field. 1 of 7 from 3. So the one knock on Brunson was that he didn't shoot the 3 ball well, but it didn't matter because he got to the free throw line 13 times and made 12 of them. Josh Hart on his birthday had 18 points and 10 rebounds, bounce back game. I bet money on Hart, guys. The game against the Warriors, he needed to score 10 points. He scored 2. So thankfully he bounced back for whoever did put money on him. And Hart also had 4 steals. Pretty good game for Hart. He was -6, but still I thought Hart had a good game and just looked a lot better. Karl-Anthony Towns, he had 14 rebounds and 12 points, just lost someone in his family due to cancer. my condolences to him. Draymond Green, if you guys didn't see it, he literally said Cat missed the game because he was ducking Jimmy, and then he found out after the game that Cat actually had lost someone, and he didn't take back his comments. Not to say that he was still on, he ducked Jimmy, but Draymond's a clown, bro. Playing well right now, but still, I don't completely out of pocket to say that. But OG ended up. I thought he had a good start to the game, and then kind of like disappeared. He finished with 20 points, 4 boards, and assists. It's just not going to cut it. OG signed the largest contract in Knicks franchise history. He had a great game, of course, previously. OG's been playing well, or not previously, but yeah, it was previously actually. It was a Golden State game, right? Or no, it was the Miami game. He went off. Golden State game. He had, yeah, I'm pretty sure OG had like 26, right? 29 last game. Sorry, guys. It's Monday. Monday. So you guys, because just me saying that, you should know that it's just like, I think a Knicks fan right now, I can't even put words to the video. I don't know. I just can't even really think right now. Just so much going on with, of course, last night. I mean, losing in OT was a heartbreaker. I watched that with my friends, had them over, and we lost. And then Brunson getting hurt after going off. I really thought we were going to win. We were up double digits, and the Knicks have shown that they can go up double digits against the best teams. They just can't finish off, man. And then Mikal Bridges. I'm so glad I did not delete that video. What happened to Mikal Bridges? I posted it like 3 days ago. Some people were like, you're overreacting. Okay, well, last night, Mikal Bridges in 36 minutes had 43 minutes, had 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, missed his only 3. He had 3 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We traded 5 first-round picks for this guy. The Lakers to get Luka Doncic traded Anthony Davis, a first-round pick, and Max Christie. We legitimately gave up more for Mikal Bridges than they gave up for Luka. If I'm being completely honest, 80's never available. So, like, horrible trade. Now, Leon Rose deserves a lot of credit because he's made a lot of good moves, but I think last year's team was better. I'm glad that I know Randall's playing well right now, but I'm glad Randall's gone. Like, IQ, RJ, not too disappointed they're not here, but losing Devo and Hartenstein, I mean, am I crazy to say that I'd rather have Devo and Hartenstein right now than Cat and Bridges? That sounds laughable, but like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to diss my own team, but like, hopefully that ends up proving me wrong. But I just think we were a flat out better basketball team last year. It was sort of the old Knicks, like grit and grind type of team, 90s Knicks team. This is like, what the hell is this team, man? I'm not going to get on Cat because he literally just lost a loved one, and that's bigger than basketball. But Mikal Bridges, what the hell is his excuse? He's been terrible. Like, again, guys, how many games has Mikal led us in scoring this year? We gave up 5 first-round picks for the guy. Like, I think like 4 or 5, if that. Like, now Mikal needs to show up. And his defense, it's not like he's playing elite-level defense, right? Like, his defense has gotten worse than it was last season, man. It was supposed to get better. It hasn't. So I'm just frustrated, man. But yeah, guys, I think we'll go 2-2 in these next 4 games. Hopefully we go 4-0. But if we actually beat the Clippers tonight, then I'd be ecstatic. But a back-to-back, no Brunson against the Clippers, I just don't see it happening. But I'm out, man. Peace. If I'm wrong, come back to this video and cook me.